Okay, I'm gonna make barbecue ribs. This is a very easy way to make it. Very little work. It takes a little bit of time, but that's mostly because you gotta cook. Uh, but it's very simple. All you need is honey barbecue sauce, or you can use whatever barbecue sauce you like better. 2 cans of Sprite, and I usually season with adobo, which has all the seasoning you need in it. And that's it. Oh, I forgot. You also got to put a can of water in when you're steaming them. Okay, the first thing you got to do is you got to take the rib out of this plastic container. There's no use you watching me for that. Anybody knows how to do that. Okay, the first thing I got to do is I got to pull the membrane that's on the back of their spare ribs. Okay, I got to pull this off. Sometimes it comes off easy, sometimes it's a little hard. This one looks like it's coming off pretty easy. The best thing is grab it with a little piece of paper towel and just throw it out of here. Take it off. Okay, now that that's off, I'm going to cut the ribs. I usually cut them, I like leaving them in like 2 ribs sections. Okay, and that makes about a serving for me. I told you that I like the Aldi ribs. Look at all the meat that's on them. There's a lot of meat on these ribs. Every place else you buy ribs, there is nothing on them. You get a bunch of bones and no meat. Okay. Now they're all cut. The next thing I gotta do is put the adobo on all the different sizes. Okay. Now that I got the adobo on both sides of them, the next thing I got to do is get the water boiling with the water at the Sprite. That'll be next coming up. Okay. Now what I did is I put all the ribs into a steamer. What I did is before I put the ribs in there, I put the 2 cans of Sprite and 1 can of water in the bottom. You can see it. And then what I did is I put the ribs on there on the side. This way they all get some steam and they cook. Now the next thing I do is I'm going to put it on high and put a lid on it. And I'm going to watch it until it starts steaming. Once it starts steaming, I'll put it on medium and let it go for about a half hour. Then I'll turn the ribs over to the other side and then let them cook another half hour. By then they should be nice and tender, and that's it. So no use you watching it. I'll show you to you what it looks like when it's steaming. Okay, I don't know if you can see it on there, but the steam's starting to come out of the ribs. I like this method of cooking it because while I'm waiting for it to start steaming, I'm watching television. And now while I'm waiting for a half hour so I can flip the ribs, I'll go back to watching TV. But once the steam starts getting a little stronger, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the temperature. Instead of going high, I'm going to put it on medium. And then I'll steam it for about a half hour. Then I'm going to flip them around and steam them for another half hour. This is a very easy way to cook ribs. After you get done with the steaming, you can either do them on the barbecue or you do them in the oven. Okay, I'll talk to you more about that later. Okay, it's going strong. Now that I'm starting to see steam come out of it, I don't know if you can see it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the temperature to halfway, medium. Okay, they'll keep them steaming at medium, and then I'll check them in about a half hour. If you don't have a lot of meat on the ribs, you don't have to do it for a half hour. You can do it lunchtime, 20, 25 minutes, depends on how much meat you have. The more meat, the longer you got to steam them. Okay, it's been a half hour. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip It's been a half hour now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to flip the meat upside down. Okay, now you see I flipped them all around. Now we got to wait another half hour. Alright, it's been another half hour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it up and check to see how tender the meat is. The beef is still a little tough, so what I want to do is I'm going to leave it for another 20 minutes, okay? And then we'll check it again. Okay, the next step, I'm going to put these on a rack. The pan is just to catch the dripping from the barbecue sauce or anything else that comes out of them. And I'm going to put these in the oven and turn the broiler on. Okay, Now I'm going to put them in the oven. Okay, they're in the oven now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in there and set the thing to broil. You can't see very much in there. Okay, they've been in the broiler for about 2-3 minutes. That's all, just a little bit. What I'm going to do. Otherwise, if I don't put the barbecue sauce in it now, it's going to start drying up. And then after I put the barbecue sauce, I'm going to flip them around. I just want to get them a bit. I put them in there for a couple minutes just to dry them, hopefully they will so the sauce sticks better. It's hot even in here. Okay. I'm going to turn them. I don't know if you can see them. I'm going to cook like that. Once I see the barbecue sauce starting to bubble, what I'll do is I'll flip them over. I don't want them to cook too much. I don't want to burn the barbecue sauce. If I leave them in there all the time, they'll burn. Okay, I'll show you after I flip them. Okay, if you look inside, you can see that the barbecue sauce is starting to bubble up. Now it's time to flip them over. So I'm going to flip them over and done. Alright, now that I flipped them over, I'm going to put the barbecue sauce on the other side. I'm going to cover all of it, all the sides and bottom and everything. I like putting about 2 coats of barbecue sauce on each side. So there's a total of 4. So this is going to take a while. Basically, after I do this, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put it back in the oven and wait for the barbecue sauce to bubble, and then I'll flip them over. Okay, here are the ribs. They're finished. That's after, like I said, I leave them in there 1 minute to 2 minutes for them to dry up a little bit. This way when I put the barbecue sauce, it sticks better. And what I do is each time I put barbecue sauce, I only wait until it starts bubbling up. Then I flip them, put more sauce, flip them, put more sauce. And I do that total of 2 times on each side. Okay, and this is what they come out looking for. Like, I'm gonna take a picture of it, and then, okay, bye-bye for now. Okay, I got one piece on the side. I want to show you how tender they are. You don't really even need a knife. They just fall apart real easy, and they're very tender. Okay, so that's it. They taste really, really good. Take it from me. Okay, try it. Try this method of cooking and see if you like it or not. Let me know, okay? If you like it, please leave some comments in my way. YouTube. Bye.